Post Malone! Woo! Post Malone. Woo! Post Malone! Woo, 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 woo.
Give me the word, man. I can't hear you at all through. I can't hear you at all through here. Are these even plugged? Are these plugged in?
They were. I don't know. It was on.
Oh, they're not plugged in. Here.
Oh, I gotcha. Heard from the other room. I was like, someone can't hear.
Okay, there we go. I got you now. Woo, 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 woo. Let me know when, guys. Give me the beat. Give me the beat again. A little louder. Ready? Woo! Are you kidding me? It's the Nature Boys, Ric Flair, the Stafford Brothers, Post Malone, and Sway by God Lee. Woo! Ric Flair and Post Malone all night long. Woo! Post Malone, Sway Lee, the Stafford Brothers, the Nature Boys. Woo! Woo! We are limousine riding. We are jet flying. We are kiss stealing and wheeling dealing, loving the ladies all night long. Woo! Are you kidding me?
I have not listened to this in full yet.
It's the Nature Boys, the Stafford Brothers, Ric Flair, Post Malone, and Sway Lee. Woo! Ric Flair and Post, my God, Malone all night long, girls. Woo! Post Malone.
He seems to be implying that Post Malone and Sway Lee and the Stafford Brothers are also Nature Boys.
Are you kidding me? Woo, we're limited ride. We're jet flying. We're kiss stealing.
Get this man a wet nap. Get him
the women out left and right. Woo!
Hey, everybody. Hi. What's going on? It's Wednesday. It is the 24th. And
are you kidding me? It's the Nature Boys. Ric Flair, the Stafford Brothers, Post Malone, and Sway Lee. We spent more money on spilt liquor than the United States of America made last year. Are you kidding me? We love all the ladies, and they love us all night long. You know why?
why?
Because we are love machines.
Oh, okay.
We deliver
Deliver.
long, wide, deep, woo, and continuous action. Woo, 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 woo. That's all you get, guys. Post long, wide, deep, and continuous action.
All right, I hope you're all ready for some long, wide, deep, and continuous action here today. It's I don't know how to follow that. I feel like I was going to say I started the show with a showstopper, but I suppose I didn't. If you know what I mean. It's hot. It's hot in here. It's hot in here. I've got the lights off. I'm trying to chill, babe. I'm chilling. But it is warm. I'm getting, my hair's not long, but it's like there's a part of me that wants to get a haircut now that it's kind of laying over again. I don't know. It's long enough to fall over. I don't know. With this haircut thing. Thanks to HP Craftwork for signing up, and Fank Jankler. That's a great. This is Fank Jankler. That's a great name. It's a great name. That's fun to say. I'm gonna say it again. Fank Jankler. That's good. That's good. That's good shit. Oh, hey, there's a game that's on itch that I wanted to check out real quick. I did fire this up just to make sure it worked. It's a really neat idea. I guess it's based on a Gary's Mod thing. And I guess this would technically count as like a horror game. You know, some kind of vaguely analog horror kind of situation, but the mechanics seemed really interesting. And this is lidar.exe. Let's start it. So basically you start in this completely dark area and you start to fill it in. We can adjust the radius to kind of fill in areas more quickly, and then occasionally on some kind of cooldown you can hit the right mouse button to just get a full sweep like that. We have swept a wall that seems to be very close to us. Yeah, like a scanner sombre, like that whole thing, but much more condensed into check this mechanic out. And it is a good reminder that I'm always meant to go back and play Scanner Sombre. So as you can see, we're starting to fill in, you know, areas. And so we can kind of paint the ceiling and paint the floor, or we can just kind of move on. And so you can see these pings from both sides, and so you kind of get this weird situation where you're kind of walking back into the darkness and filling in these walls again. So that's a... Oh no, wait. Was this a... Whoa. Did we just fall down something here? Oh no, the stairs here. Okay. So we can kind of go wide, even wider with this. I just don't like using the really wide setting here because it sounds like it's broken. You know what I mean? Alright, so it looks like that's a dead end here, so we want to go down these stairs. That looks like stairs going up. Is there anything over here? It's looking like no. And so I think this is kind of cool. Like when you get to this point where you turn and look back at where you've been and you can kind of see it all. So there's really not much of a game to this. It's just a little thing, and then you get your jump scares and whatever, you know. But something about painting these new areas in is really satisfying in a... Yeah, someone said reverse power wash simulator. And yeah, kinda, yeah. Oh, we see there's something here. I can walk up to it and I can hit the E key and it will make noise. Looks like we've got some stairs going up that way. We've got this area here. Looks like we've got a door with a keypad. And it says exit. He says, having played this before. But we don't know. What to enter on said keypad. Here we go. Looks like it's 7128. So that'd be that one. But I love this effect in the same way that a game that still didn't come out yet, hopefully, I mean, it's still in some kind of Memories of a Broken Dimension, which there's a very old demo of that on itch still. And you want to talk about a game that would destroy a bitrate if you were streaming it. I think that game is beautiful, and you should go check it out. The developer streams on Twitch, and I think they are still working on it, but they're streaming like development of a game. So, you know, it's a lot of like stuff getting typed in. You're like, okay. I will say this is progressing a little bit differently this time than it did for me last time. And so I don't know how different it is. I don't know how different this thing is every time you run it, or if I just went a different way. I'm not sure, but Memories of a Broken Dimension. There is a page for it on Steam. You can go wishlist it. But it was a game that originally had dates of a very long time ago. And yeah, and there's a little demo of it out that you can mess with, and I don't even know if that game is still that or what or what the deal is, but one of the most impressive looking things, like from a yo, check out this awesome art thing that I've ever seen. It's so awesome. It looked so good. I am still, even after years of not seeing a lot of news. Maybe the developer is posting updates. Like I said, XRA has been streaming on Twitch for a long time, and so I don't know if there's, if you were watching those streams, maybe there's more news or whatever about the state of that product or state of that game. But I hope Memories of a Broken Dimension comes out eventually, because that demo is so neat. Okay, so here we appear to have a long, low wall. And here we have a walkway up. What do the numbers on the gun mean? The 500 is the current angle of that I'm shooting. I can lower that angle and really kind of just blast a very narrow area at a longer range, or I can scatter the particles out. And then the bottom number, I think, is the total number of shots I have fired, basically. Okay, that's back the way we came. Doesn't look like there's anything up here to get or to go. So maybe we'll keep going this way. Here's something. Let's widen that beam a bit here. So we've got walls on either side here. Okay. It'd be interesting to see a version of this with like the lights turned on or whatever. Like, what does this environment actually look like, and how simple is it? Because it just, the way you fill it in, it's cool. Okay, we got a little dead tree here. We can fill in the other side of it just for fun, I guess. This is a really neat effect. I think it's awesome. It's like the sort of thing, but like, this is a really awesome mechanic, and I should go play Scanner Sombre and kind of see how it uses something similar. Because I'd look at it and think about like, oh, what if a big game tried to use this mechanic? What if like a really big kind of, AAA kind of thing? What if they tried to do something like this? And all I could think of was like, yeah, it would be fucking Sam Fisher in a fucking dark room for 5 minutes in some mission in the middle of the game that you would go like, all right, well, we're done with that and move on, right? Like if you took it outside of this kind of like vaguely creepy, vaguely kind of horror game styled thing. Okay, so this area kind of opens up. So we walked along that way, and then the wall goes out that way. And here's a, is this a corner? No, that's not a corner. It keeps going. You know, it's a cool mechanic that you want to kind of build a whole thing around, because that would make it unique and interesting. Whereas if it was just like, here's a creepy sequence in the middle of some other kind of more standard game, I don't know that it would work as well. I don't know. But just from like a look at this crazy, weird, artsy technology thing, I think this is a really fascinating little... Look at that. Look how cool that looks. Look how fucking cool that looks. So it looks like our walls go up about that high. And it opens up again into... Well, what is this? These bushes? I shouldn't have waited. Those scans, those big scans are really infrequent. Like, you don't get to use them. Oh, wait, no. Well, just let me use one again. Maybe the button is just... Well, shit, now I'm just popping them off. There's something weird about... Like this... You scroll the mouse wheel to change the angle, and it doesn't scroll very well. Like, there's just aspects of the control that feel weird. I don't know why. And now I'm... Okay, I was hitting the right mouse button a bunch, and like, it's not doing it, but now it's doing it. Okay, so maybe I just... Weird. Yeah, it's letting me really crank these things out now. That's weird. Would this be cool in VR? Yeah, probably. It'd probably be very disorienting. Oh, okay, this is a... Scanner Sombre has VR support. Yeah, okay. I'll try some Scanner Sombre. That was something I always meant to do and just never got around to. And so thank you for the raid. Hi. I like that the sometimes the raid, it'll cast shadows, you know, when you kind of hit it with the big beam. That's a really neat effect. I feel very lost. Like, I feel like I should be like sticking to a wall and really trying to map out the full area instead. Whoa, what? Instead of just like wandering around. And now that big scan isn't... There it goes. Weird. Yeah, those controls feel very unresponsive. Like I don't know why sometimes the big scan happens or won't happen. Like, you would think it would recharge, but then I just cranked off like 4 or 5 of them in a row. All right, there's something this way because there's like... It's too far away for us to even... Oh, okay, wait, it's like a drop down? That's just a wall, okay. Okay, so it looks like we have a little outcropping here off to the left. Ah! That's what I was talking about with the jump scares. See. Alright, well, I guess we gotta fill all this stuff in again, huh? So was there a pathway this way? Okay, well, there's... That's not filling anything in there, so let's... Okay. Launch anniversary for Windows 95. Well, heck. I've got my Bill Gates signature edition. Or was that 90? What was that? Was that Windows 7 that they did that for? I have whichever Windows they did the Bill Gates signature edition for. I fucking got that one. Limited edition fucking Windows. So dumb. Oh, so this is back. Did we end up going back the other way? Because this is where that weird building was, right? So I was running a beta of 95 quite a bit before it came out, and I still have that beta, like whatever. I'm drawing a blank here. I don't know. You know, the code name. It's not Whistler, right? That wasn't 95. But, yeah, I was running Windows 95 quite a long time before it came out. I was working for a magazine at the time, and I got my hands on the beta that they had sent in, and... Oh, alright. Well, that's... Well, okay. We have found some sort of hole. And I remember being very impressed with Windows 95 running it pre-release. Like it was very... Like the beta I had was quite janky, but it was... close enough to... Well, and it wasn't close to final because I was running it pretty... God damn, I was running it sometime in 94. All right, well, we got some weird hole here. Oh, sure. All right, yeah. Why not have some evil-looking footprints here in the hole? Let's do a big scan on the hole. It won't fill in anything out here other than that footprint, so I'm gonna guess this is the end of this thing. I didn't push the button to do that scan, it did it itself. Ah! Oh no! Anyway. That's LightRAXE. What a cool idea. What a cool mechanic. You can grab that on itch. Grab that on itch, and then you can fill in the hole. But yeah, I'll check out I'll check out Scanner Sombre. In fact, I'm gonna go $6. 2017. Wow. I forgot that this was the introversion. I forgot that this was the DEF CON people, the Darwinia people that did Scanner Sombre. Yeah, cool. Neat. All right, why don't we take a look at Fashion Police Squad? This is something I honestly do not know much about. I saw some folks talking about it and was like, that sounds like something I would like to take a look at. And then installed it and then have not had time to take a look at it. So let's take a look at it right now. I am launching the video game.
Did you get my mail?
Okay. Toggle Wet One's drip mode. Make Wet One's weaponry secondary mode be toggleable instead of holding a button. All right, well, maybe we'll have to do that. I don't know. What? Games out here defaulting to 1080. Games out here not going higher than 1080. What are we? What? Wait, okay. No. It's just at the bottom instead of the top. I mean, we're not going to limit it anyway. But, okay, all right. Character-specific dialogue mumble, of course. It does have controller support. I don't know if this is going to be a controller game or a keyboard game. So far, I like what this game is putting down.
Even at this moment, our fashionable city is under assault.
Wasn't there a 2160p option in the drop-down? Maybe. I don't know. This is a 1440p monitor, so I don't truck with that 4K bullshit. Don't need it. 1440, baby.
A message needs to be
1440p is
gangster. Gangster.
Time to serve some good old-fashioned justice.
It's loading. All right. Gray suit male adult. 36 gray hair. Wow. I like that I can just walk through this. It's weird that like that's the light posts and stuff like that are kind of doing the Doom thing, but then the car is real.
Vertical fee-based advisors.
That dude just fell asleep standing up.
Are all your loans in order? Establish launch.
I don't know. I think this guy still kind of looks like shit.
Yes. Thank you for your contribution.
Okay. Ah, yes, some swag.
Let's go.
Noise. My gun is called the 2-die-4. That, yeah, sure. All right. Yep. Yo, that guy just fucking disappeared. He became so fucking fly.
Yes.
Okay, he's back.
Are all your loans on? Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your contribution.
Hey, cab includes the fashion police. Yeah, fair enough. Let these drab men be drab men.
Let's go. Launch. Uh-huh.
Hello, gentlemen. All right. Instead of having red keys and red doors, having scissors and red. That's a good silly. That's yeah. Okay. Yep.
Thank you for your contribution. Yeah.
Frozen midair. Glowing red fire hydrant. Hold on. Oh, weird. Seven powerful fab-infused paintballs.
B2B Thank you. All your loans launched. Assaulted. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, we got these scissors. Oh, right. Ready back the way we came. Oh, mysterious stranger. All right, we will circle strafe these motherfuckers. Oh, right. Here's the door. I'm not sure that I'm necessarily... Like, the shooting is fine. This game feels like it's got jokes, and I appreciate the jokes, but... Too flashy.
Well, yeah, okay, this works. Want a piece of this? Out of my way.
Interesting. But I steal the color out of them to bring them back down to a more manageable. Yeah, yeah.
This works. You want a piece?
All right. I guess we gotta go up and over. Let's go. I like these guys' lines. That's pretty good.
Bro, check it. Launch. Let's go. Uh-huh.
Okay. The Fab Slap Power Up. Just fucking slapping the shit out of these guys. How dare you dress like that? Beat the shit out of these motherfuckers. That's right. Oh, he's still.
Launched. Let's go.
Parole ball. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is cute. I like their idea, but like as far as retro shooter mechanics and all that sort of stuff, I think. Well, you strip that stuff away, we wouldn't even be talking about this game, right? I mean, oh, I like this. This is get these guys out here, let them vogue. Crimes solved is a really funny, like, this is just their interpretation of the 3 stats on the Doom, the end of level, or the 4 stats at the end of a Doom level, right? Kills, secrets found, was swag confiscated, collectibles, or just like I found enough armor or health or whatever. But the action itself, Sheeple Park's a little on the nose. I don't know. And there's a lot of, distance between encounters, right? There's just a lot of like downtime. Oh. Okay, that was just armor.
Can I be? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Exploding briefcases. All right, let's see what the exploding briefcases look like, and then maybe call it. I don't know. Yeah, this is... fine. It's... oh, look at these fucking idiots. I see.
Any room for growth?
David Byrne looking motherfucker. Oh. Well, that's silly.
You there.
Percolator Fish says, I feel like they're trying to have their ass and eat it too by showing so much restraint with the voice clips. You could gay those out a lot more. You know, there kind of is a part of this game that feels like it is not going far enough.
That's a crime I'll never commit.
Oh, okay. So you literally can't even do damage with the wrong weapon. That's... all right. Oh, wrong.
Let's go.
Fashion sense. It's a belt that acts as a whip. I realized we were fucking making a backdoor Pootie Tang game here. Sarate. Wadata. How do we... oh. Kind of seems like they need just more pickups or something. Like, you know, I didn't need a fucking billion health right there, you know?
Well, yeah, okay, this works. Have some options.
Yeah, I don't know. Having to change weapons and stuff is... All right, well, seems like we're pretty close to the end of this level, so I guess we might as well. Oop. Yeah, I don't know if like mechanically that's that interesting, like or it's more of a hassle than anything else. Of just like I've got to change between these two weapons because they only damage specific enemies. Like that's. I mean, well, whatever. You know, normally you're collecting new weapons to work your way up a tree of more powerful weapons to deal with, you know, stronger threats, right? So if every weapon does damage to exactly one enemy, which, you know, I guess we don't know if that's the case, but that would be not, I don't know, that'd be weird. It's the Witcher problem. Yeah, get my silver sword out. No thanks. No thanks. Deep coat. Well, let's see where this goes. Hugo Boss. Yeah. You fashioned criminal Hugo Boss. Well, okay. Pulling all-fashioned popos, eh? There's no such thing. This is not a crime. This is if we are calling exposure of buttocks a fashion crime, then put me in jail. Oh. Ah. Can we get... Okay. I don't need to do this. Okay, we will go, I guess, up here. No. All right, we're all friends here. Everyone's cool. Ah, there we go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So it looks like my guns don't actually do anything there. I just have to whip him. I don't know if like this feels like more something about like the like wife be like something about this in a fitting manner, and him blowing bubbles instead of vapes bothers me more. I don't know about this game. I don't know about this game. Oh yeah, sagging pants need a belt. You're exactly right. I guess that's the point. Yes, okay, sure. That works. But
My throat is clear. Thanks. Can I interest you? Launched. Thank you for
all right.
your contribution.
All right, belt swinging hook mechanics. That's fun. That's neat. This game's neat. I feel like there are aspects of the message it is trying to, the way it is presenting this stuff that is like, I don't know.
Thank you for your contribution.
Oops, you gotta let off the, you gotta let off. Sounds like the stream maybe went down there for a second. I don't know. No immediate indication on this end that there was an issue, but I don't know. The fashion police came for me. How dare they? Yeah, it's
My throat is clear. Thanks. Thank you, kind stranger.
there's a cool idea here, and mechanically it's a little off, but I feel like if you were really, I think I want more dramatic makeovers, if that makes sense. I think there's an aspect to this of like you shot the gray out of them and now they're wearing suits with a little bit of color. Like they're still fucking wearing suits. You know? I feel like the fashion, the makeovers could be far more dramatic. I think it feels like they are, well, you know, again, without playing the full game. Like they're playing around at the very edge of like gay stereotype. And it feels like they're coming at it from like a good-hearted place, but there's just something... to say it needs more, but I don't know if that's actually the right answer. What is... Okay, he just doesn't even take damage from your other weapon, which is kind of weird. I guess it makes sense with the type of enemy he is, but it's like that. Hugo Boss is literally flinging gold bars at me, so you know, like there's again, there are aspects of this that are ridiculous in a kind of interesting way. Just a fire hydrant, just sure. Oh no. Okay, so I now have to change weapons to deal with the guys he pulled out of his pants. That's interesting. I feel like feels like I'm hitting these guys. Okay, there we go. Hugo Boss out here showing executive realness. Okay. Having the enemies stay there and dance after you kill them. I know they go transparent, but it is a little bit disruptive. Oh, he's outside. I gotta literally wait for him to... Is there someone? Okay. Oh, thank God we saved him. I just got an achievement called DRIP mode activated. I don't know. It was, but seeing them all walk the runway is pretty good. I think this is the best part of the game. But also, yeah, he's still wearing a suit. This isn't the idea that this is like, oh God, we saved him and now he's not wearing gray. I feel like that's silly. These makeovers, these should be far more dramatic than this. I want this game to go further in almost every way. Respectfully, you know, I think there would be a really, and this game feels like it's on the line in a couple of ways, where there would be a way to make a really shitty version of this that is leaning on the stereotypes in the wrong ways, but this feels like it's on the okay side of the line, I guess, with that aspect. It's just, I don't know. It's weird, man. It's just, yeah, it feels like it should be. It feels like it should be more. Oh, weird. Why do we suddenly have an overworld map? Oh, all I can do is really click on stuff, huh? This seems like a weird menu to have. I guess you can replay the levels if you want, but I wouldn't want to do that. It's missing some camp. Yeah, it's yes, it's not. It feels like it's just missing a little thing here. It's the first bigger game by some game students from Finland. Interesting. I did not know that. Yeah, well, like I said, there's some neat ideas here. And definitely seems different than the average kind of like check out our old school shooter, which is always nice. It just feels like I don't know, I feel like I am the target audience for check out the boomer shooter, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like the resurgence of fucking check out these cool ass old looking video games we made that look like old first person shooters and stuff like that. But they don't, that stuff doesn't interest me all that much. Like what was the one that just came out? They might still have it installed. I'm looking through my installed game list here to try to figure out the name of the game where you had chainsaws for legs, but not the one where you're the lady with chainsaws for legs. What the fuck was that called? Is it Ultra Kill? Am I thinking of, is there a, no. No, it's not Ultra Kill. Anyway. Oh, Ultra Kill Act 2 just came out. Maybe I am thinking of that. Anyway. There's a lot, yeah, there's just a Turbo Overkill. Yes, thank you. That is the game I am thinking of that was like, it came out and I played the first, like, I don't know, handful of levels. And I was just like, yeah, this is fine. It's whatever, But yeah, there are like Proteus is really awesome. Like there are some games that are doing that sort of thing that I think are doing cool things with it. But it was something that, you know, when the Hypnospace Outlaw person started showing that Slayer X or Slayer's X, whatever, and like that was the thing of just like, okay, you're clearly making a joke, but also there are a bunch of games that are just this without the joke now. And so your joke's gotta be real good or your game's gotta be real good, because people are making these games in a totally acceptable fashion. So to stand out, you kind of have to, like, you can't just kind of poop that out and go like, ha, we made an old shooter. Like, that's not enough anymore, because there's just a lot of them. And some of them are doing interesting things with the form. And yeah, I don't know. It's a weird, yeah. It's just it's weird. That feels like something that, again, you know, as someone who grew up playing those games, who, you know, like I bought my first PC not long after Wolfenstein 3D came out, because I was like, oh my God, look at this thing. I need a computer that plays this, and this Amiga needs to go in the garbage. It's time to get rid of this and get a 486. And so when I got out of high school, or right around the time I was getting out of high school, I got a proper Gateway 2000 computer, and was able to play Wolfenstein, and then, you know, and then Doom and all of that sort of stuff. So I was kind of, you know, extremely into all of those games, your Duke Nukem 3Ds, your Rises of the Triads, you know, even Shadow Warrior back then. But yeah, the kind of resurgence of the old school shooter is neat from a distance, but there hasn't been any one of those games. Even Proteus, which I think is awesome every time I play it, I just go like, yeah, all right, cool. That's really neat. I never really stuck with it. Even Hexen, even Heretic, even Hexen, even Soldier of Fortune as time went on, you know, like if they were putting shooters out on PCs in the early to mid 90s, I was interested in playing them. And then a lot of these re-releases and stuff. Medieval did nothing for me. Dusk is really cool, but you know, as it again, you just play it and go like, that's neat. Check it out. Look at what you did. That's cool. It doesn't. None of those games stick with me enough to go like, I've got to finish this thing. Instead, it's just like, cool. Look at what you did. Huh. Neat. And once I kind of have that moment, I sort of moved away from playing a lot of those games. So yeah, I don't know. I do like shooters, and I like the frenetic pace of older shooters, but also I don't know that, like, I'm fine going back and playing older shooters, I guess I would say. Whenever these games come out and they're like, check out this awesome homage we made to classic shooters of the 90s, I go, neat. And I play them a little bit and go like, yeah, maybe I should just go play some more Rise of the Triad. Not that it's a great game, but it scratches that itch in a very direct way because it's the genuine article. Instead of going like, oh, here's the thing that is the homage to the thing, and it's good on its own or whatever. Instead, it just makes me think like, I should just go fuck around with some of those old games again. Because like Ultra Kill, again, it's like, yeah, it's very good. I'm not interested, but I don't, you know, I end up playing a level or two of it and going like, sure, whatever, cool. And it seems like those games should very much like speak to me or whatever in a very direct way, but instead it's just like, yes, I respect exactly what you're doing, and I know people like those games, but I just whatever. I don't know. Never really does much for me, I guess. Gosh, I don't know. We'll hang out for a little bit longer here. I don't know if there's anything else I have to play per se. It's funny. Last week was such a crazy week with just new stuff coming out and things that I just happened to be in the middle of playing. And now here we are. Midnight Fight Express is out and it's incredible. I think that game is just so much fun. And Arcade Paradise is something I've been playing. Maybe we'll play a day of Arcade Paradise, huh? Maybe I'll just quickly fire that up here because it's been a couple of days since I've been able to play it. And so I am jonesing a little bit. 20 Minutes Till Dawn is not an ass game. It is not an auto shooting survival game. You shoot in that game. You push the fire button in that game. You shoot. It is not auto shooting. It is not a Vampire Survivors like. It is just a roguelike. It is a Crimson line. It has an ass mode now? They added a mode where you don't shoot? Well, shit. That's huge. We're tired of all the shooting. Should I? Well, okay, all right. Well, now I want to know. Now I want to know what this is all about. Let's fire up 20 Minutes Till Dawn. Give me that ass, the people said. You seem to really like Cruelty Squad. Are you considering that to be different from other boomer shooters? Yeah, totally. That game is more, the immersive sim aspects of that game, like it is 1,000% different from games that are trying to evoke the kind of pure action shooters of the 90s. Like Cruelty Squad is a dramatically different game. What do I need to do to not shoot? How do I not shoot? What is the menu option for not shooting? Is it a rune I have to turn on? You hit space when you get in. You still hold down the shoot button, but it auto aims. Hit space. All right. Oh, toggle auto aim. Well, I'm still pulling the trigger. Like, I still choose when to shoot. This is not. And with the shotgun, you would definitely not want to just hold down the fire button because the reload time is so long. Not enough ass, I say. When am I not saying that, though, really? Auto aim is an interesting idea. It's just a little weird in the context of this up-close weapon because I feel like I have to jut into the direction of an enemy to make sure it's going to auto aim at that specific target. You know what I mean? Ghost friend. Okay, let's I don't need an improved fire rate per se, but a little bit more running speed will come in handy when that stupid bull comes. Hey, thanks to Rad Junk for gifting a bunch of subs. Making things happen in the city, baby. Smite nearby enemies for 20 damage. Yeah, on a weapon that only has 2 shots, that seems like a good thing to have because of how frequently it will proc. Ugh. Was the manual aiming on the right stick on this always this like floaty and slow? This feels insane to me that it is not automatically like letting me whip around. Yeah, I guess I don't really have any kind of options here, huh? That's pretty good. I don't know. This build's coming together. I'm feeling pretty all right about it. Holy shield. That's not bad. Increase max HP for every... That's neat. That's neat. Let's try that. Okay, 53 damage per second. I don't think that's enough. Maybe it's not bad, but Smite deals 10 extra damage for every HP you currently have. I'm down to 1. I didn't realize I was getting hit that much. I didn't realize I had, did not realize I'd been hit that much. Jeez. Oh, that's right. The trees damage you. You walk into the tree, you take damage, right? Anyway. Well, auto aim seems like it would probably be pretty good with specific weapons, but that shotgun that I've been using when I don't play a ton of this game, but yeah. Cool. Yeah, I have not been keeping up with 20 Minutes Till Dawn's patches all that much. It seems like I have fun every time I play it, but I don't find myself being drawn to it, and I think it's because it's not an ass game. It's because there's not enough ass in it. We need more ass. It is an ass light. What was the first one of those? Because I don't think it wasn't Vampire Survivors even, right? Like there are other games that have done the kind of automated shooting, right? There's something that came before it that was like that, but I don't know what it is. Well, Crimson. No, so let's. No, god damn it. So Crimson Land is a fucking dual joystick shooter. 20 Minutes Till Dawn is a Crimson Land-like. You know? 20 Minutes Till Dawn is a Robotron-like. It's we are going all the way back to Space Dungeon at that point because it is an aim and it is a shoot and they are separate things. And if even in situations where those separate things are your keyboard and your mouse, instead of dual sticks, instead of Robotron sticks, that is not that. So the Tesla games, you aim and you shoot in those games. In 20 Minutes Till Dawn, you aim and you shoot in those games. So those are a totally different thing. That is going back to the days of Eugene Jarvis and all of that sort of stuff. Magic Survival, that's the game I've heard people mention, but that's is that just a Flash game? What is Magic Survival? Is it iOS? Oh, it's phones, huh? Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense with the limited controls on a phone that you would be like, oh, well, hey, we've taken the shooting out of it and all of that sort of stuff. Android only. No, it looks like there's, well, I don't know. This seems to imply that there's an iOS version. But maybe I could run on PC. I can run Android games on my PC through that Windows Android stuff. Ain't running no BlueStacks over here. We just straight up run Windows 11 and playing Android stuff that way. I installed TikTok. Installed the Android version of TikTok. Yeah, BlueStacks just seems shady. I don't know. BlueStacks always seems real awkward. But look, we can't let this exciting new genre be subsumed by people just constantly comparing it to this genre that has been around since the early 80s. You know what I mean? Like, you have to take your Vampire Survivors and your Magic Survival, apparently. We have to keep them separate and keep them safe. Because otherwise people will just go like, oh, it's like Crimson Land. And no, Crimson Land is awesome. Crimson Land is a killer game. It is one of my all-time favorites. They re-engineered it a handful of years ago when they put it out on PS4, I think, and they redid the PC version at the same time to make it more dual joystick shooter-like, because the original game was more mouse and keyboardy, and there were a lot of mechanics in that game that made it weird on console, because there was a mechanic because you would move the mouse cursor around the screen, and there was a power-up you would get that, like, if you hover the mouse cursor over this pickup, you will pick it up. And so it was something that you couldn't really do on a dual joystick setup. But then they re-engineered that power up and did some other stuff to kind of make the game work on a controller a little bit better. And Crimson Land is awesome. It always has been. I think Soldat, if you want to like be weird about it, Soldat is kind of, it's similar in control. Abuse, the side-scrolling DOS game Abuse, is doing the same thing from a side-scrolling perspective in terms of you are moving with the keyboard, you are aiming with the mouse, and you are moving a mouse cursor around, but there's more of an up-down kind of situation to it, obviously. And but yeah, anyway, you know, we need to, there needs to be a differentiation, because I think they scratch very different itches. If I am manually aiming and shooting and all of that stuff and playing it like it is a shooter and playing it like it is a Robotron and all of that sort of stuff, that's a very different feeling for me than playing Vampire Survivors and playing Project Lazarus and also Bone Crusher Smith. No, what the fuck's that called? Bone Minions, Bone Man. Boneraiser Minions. You know, games where you straight up don't fire. And so all your focus at that point is into kiting enemies. And every single thing you're doing is thinking about kiting those enemies around so that your automatically firing weapons can do their work. And for me, from a gameplay perspective and from a brain perspective, I approach those different types of games very differently. And so that's why like they don't feel the same to me at all. Yeah, you could play Robotron 64 with 2 controllers. That was a cool idea. You could play Smash TV on the NES with 2 controllers if you were a real sicko, a proper degenerate. Super Smash TV for the SNES. Man, it was like the first time that you had a controller that had buttons in the exact right configuration to do the dual joystick kind of thing. And it felt amazing. Like that's an awesome game. I played through Super Smash TV so many times, and then would go to the arcade and play regular, arcade Smash TV. and do poorly at it because the home version was significantly easier. But yeah, I gotta get that Smash TV cabinet in my garage up and running. I gotta get all the stuff out in front of it, and so that I can get to it and play some Smash TV. I really need to get some Smash TV in. We all do. Go play yourself some Smash TV, all right? Be back on Friday. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna play. I feel like I have used up the list of games I had of like, oh, we should check this out. I should stream some of this. The tank is empty right now in terms of new releases. Fashion Police Squad was like the last one on my list. So maybe Friday, I don't know. Maybe we'll see what we get into. Maybe we play some old games. Maybe we play some other stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Some Saints Row. No, I don't want to play Saints Row. If you are original Saint, no, I figured you meant original Saints Row. I don't want to play original Saints Row. Though I have been meaning to hook up an Xbox 360 because I have so many Xbox 360 games here that I could play on it. But no. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll set some stuff up and we'll check some of that shit out. But probably not. The stuff's buried pretty deep in the garage. So it would take some work to get it out. But yeah, I don't know. I got a handful of older games that I've been meaning to play, and we'll just play 2 hours of Superman for the Atari 2600. I've been trying to get the retro achievements in Superman for the Atari 2600, and I'm missing one. It is finish the game with a timer of 200 or less, which I don't think it's quite 200 seconds, but it's close to seconds. So, and I finished it with 205 the other day, and I want to get that last retro achievement because I have the rest of them for that game. So I'm just missing that one. Garage stream, yeah, absolutely. I want to get stuff set up out there so I can get a camera going out there. I do have a PC out there that is on the network that I can hook up a camera to and do all that sort of stuff. The catch is that the garage is extremely fucking hot because it is in the 90s every goddamn day out here. And so the garage is an incredibly unpleasant place to be. So that is what is keeping me from doing a full-on garage stream at this time. Maybe when winter rolls around and it's only 85 degrees, we could do that. But yeah, probably no summertime garage streams because it stays hot out there for sure. Anyway, yeah. If you're on the Discord, if you're, I asked the advisory panel for some recommendations for games that they might want to see. So maybe on Friday, if there's any advice there, we'll take some of that advice out of the old Gerstmann advisory panel, and see if there's anything there. Otherwise, I've got some other stuff that I want to play for sure. Some older stuff, and all of that. Anyway, I'll be back Friday, and then next week should be and it could be an interesting week in terms of I might be online a little bit more next week, depending on how things go in the early part of the week. We'll see how it goes, but also folks are coming in supposedly to finish they're not going to paint, so we decided to not have them paint because we are eventually going to paint the entire house because this color is bad. But the baseboards that are missing from here will hopefully be here and be put on, I'm hoping. But I don't know for sure. But yeah, so next week should be some folks in the house doing some work, and I'll probably be here streaming while they do stuff. I don't know. Anyway, take care of yourselves. I'll see everybody on Friday. And yeah.
Enjoy your gaming.
You know what I mean? Okay, that's the end of the recording. What's going on online? What is going on online? Looks like Abby's playing Bloodborne. I would like to play Bloodborne again one of these days, but because I enjoyed, but also I finished. I enjoyed Bloodborne. It is the one of those games. Oh, Abby just finished. Okay, that figures. All right, well, so much for that. I think the last time I rated Abby, she was on the verge of ending too. So we must be on similar schedules. It's that LA vibe. Well. You know, people said they wanted to see some Saints Row. Looks like these guys are doing some Saints Row. Go see what Kind of Funny's up to. I think Greg's on vacation this week. I saw pictures of him camping, which looked fun. Everybody, enjoy your gaming. I'll see you soon.